This is Assistant Professor, SNS College of Technology. I would like to welcome you for the another session in the engineering drawing projection of planes. In this previous video, we have discussed about how the projection of pentagonal plate has been drawn. In this video, we are going to discuss about how the circular plate has to be drawn in an engineering drawing surfaces, like how it has been projected, what is its top view, what is its front view, and how it has to be drawn, and everything will be discussed in this video. So let us move towards the projection through a solid software which is useful for the two-dimensional surfaces. I would like to share the give me a minute to share the solid software. So it is the question where the thin circular plate is 48 mm dia is inclined to VP. So and also having its plane vertical and inclined at 40 degree to VP. So the center of is 35 mm HP and 25 mm in front of VP. So we have to locate the trace and how it has to be drawn right now. This is how we are going to discuss about this video. So as far as concerned, as like earlier, we have to draw the straight line, which is normally we are using as a reference plane right now. So I am going to mark this as a vertical plane and this one as an horizontal plane, which is the projection of top view and front views, right? So as per this question, right, so the line is about the circle of center point, which they have already mentioned is the circular plate of 40 mm dia. It is inclined 45 degrees different, and that is the next part. The center is 33 mm above HP. So I have to draw a 33 mm line above HP, right? So this is the 33 line above HP. I am to draw like this. So from this, I am to draw the circle. From this head point, I am to diameter is. They have mentioned the plate of diameter 48, then 24 mm. I have to diameter is 48, so I have to draw the diameter 48. So it's now it shows the center is 38 mm, right? So when I take the point reference point, it will shows like this. Similarly, from this point, I have to make the line from the trace. I have to make the trace line, right? So I have like this joining. From this point, I have to take. The question is 25 mm in front of VP. So I have to draw the 25 mm in VP. So these lines ought to be a reference lines, right? So I am going to change these lines into a different thickness at a different colors. So from this point, I have to draw the total baseline, right? So from this point, and also I have to take this straight line, which is also a different line, right? So from this thickness is reduced to 13 mm and this will be in different color. So I have to draw a thick line from this point to this surfaces which are inclined. So I'm going to randomly take it because I can use the softwares like I can use a trim software to remove the excess lines, right? So I can able to remove the excess lines which is above the surface. So this is how I am going to remove. This is how the projection has been carried out, right? So from this point, the question has mentioned that it is inclined at 40 degree to HP. So I have to draw this line into 40 degree rotations. So I am going to copy this line. Before that, I have to draw from this point. I have to make them inclined at 40 degree. So this can be extension line, right? This can be an angle of minus 40. So then only it will be like this. So when I take to understand the angle is right or not, so I have to the difference between is 40 degree, right? So now I am making this one. So total length of 48 mm right now. So this 48 mm line I have to draw from this sector or something else where I have to draw. So length is 48 mm right now. So I have drawn the 48 mm line. So for clear understanding, I am going to change this as a red color. So the projection line will be there. So similarly, as I said earlier, I have to draw the perpendicular line of trace lines. Similarly, from this point to from this point. Similarly, from this point to this point. Similarly, from this point to this point. So I'm going to remove, so then I am also have to draw the center line, right? This is the center line. So for the marking purpose, I am going to use this as center line. So that line can be changed here. This will be a center line. Similarly, when I see that the center of 24 mm, this will be center, right? From this line, I am also draw this. This will be our representation as center line, right? So these lines are said to be a trace line. So I have to again change this into a low thin line within different of rose color. Right now, this will be your central line. So I'm going to, this is 25 mm central line with the color of different of any colors. So this is how the projection. Now I am to mark this as A, this as B, this as C, this as D. So this one is will be your A dash, and this point will be your B dash. In bracket, it will be a D dash, and this one is will be your C dash. Similarly, the line has been traced, right? This is your A dash. This is your B dash. In bracket, it will be your D dash. Then this one is your C dash. Then again, as I said earlier, the CC meeting point will be considered C1, and this point will be your D1, and this point will be your A1, and this point will be your B1. So now I like to join these points, right? So either by using curve or something else, you can join by using this one. From this point to this, the light inclination curve has been drawn. Similarly, from this point, from this point, from this point. So this, so I'm going to draw the curve, semicircle, everything you can draw, right? Because it is an angle where we can able to do. So from this point to this one, and this one to this one, this one to this one, from this one to this one. So the drawing has been drawn, right? So this is how the similar way the oval shape has to be drawn, right? This is the final view of projection, how the thin circular plate has to be drawn. Hope everybody's understood how the circular plate has been drawn in a particular area, right? Thank you for watching video. I will catch up in the next video. Till that, bye bye.